To some of you, Mahjong might be that weird game you never touched in the Yakuza Like a Dragon games, or the game your grandparents play, or the game the characters in your favorite anime or manga play, or the solitaire game you played on the school computers, which has nothing to do with the Mahjong I'm talking about. Or maybe you're an expert Mahjong player, or maybe you've never even heard of Mahjong at all until clicking this video. Well, whichever way, I'm here to talk about my experience with Mahjong and let you know, is it any fun? If you haven't heard of Mahjong before or just need a quick refresher, it is a tile-based game developed in 19th century China. It's a game of strategy, skill, and luck. It's typically played with 4 players and 144 tiles. But throughout its spread across Asia and into the Western world, many different forms of the game have popped up. The version I'm familiar with and will be talking about in this video is the Japanese version called Riichi Mahjong. This is the version you'll see in the Yakuza games. And when I first saw it in Yakuza, I literally said what the fuck and was so confused on how to play it. I'm assuming most people who grew up without being around it would be a little confused at first glance, but I promise you it's actually not that bad. It can just look very daunting. Let me get into some of the basic rules, like really basic. There's a lot to Mahjong and I want to talk about my enjoyment of the game and also give you some information so you can enjoy it too. And disclaimer, I'm not a Mahjong expert. I'm still learning a lot about the game and want to get better. If you got tips or info on anything about it, let me know in the comments. I just wanted to make this video so some people can get a tiny little bit, like a little grasp of it, so maybe they can get into it. Okay, so there are 136 tiles in Japanese Mahjong. The pin, circles, so, bamboo, wang, characters, and then the honor tiles. You draw and discard a tile from your hand of 13 tiles from the wall, and you win the round by completing your hand with 14 tiles by drawing that tile or winning off another player's discarded tile. Generally, hands are made of 4 sets and a pair, and by sets, I mean either 3 of a kind or a sequence of numbers, and then a 2 of a kind for the pair. You can build your hand from tiles you draw, or you can cheat to steal a discarded tile from the player to your left to complete your sequence. Or you can pawn from any player's discarded tile to complete your set of 3. And then there's also calm for 4 of a kind, but that's kind of getting into some more advanced rules, and I'm not going to sit here and bore you with it all. I'm going to show you some games that you should play that have really good tutorials to get you into Mahjong and actually enjoy it. Now, playing Mahjong in person for me is hard because I only have one friend who knows how to play. I don't know of any Mahjong parlors near me. So my best bet is to play virtual Mahjong, and I think it's a great place for beginners to start too. One good free one is Mahjong Soul. It has a good tutorial and you can pull up the hands during gameplay, which is a huge help. It's available on mobile and also on Steam. I go through spurts where I play this for like a solid week and try to rank up, especially in like the 3-player mode, but then I just take a break after. It gets really addicting. And it may be free, but it's a gacha game, so don't lose all your money on Mahjong girls, please. Another free one is just called Riichi Mahjong, which is actually really helpful because you can really customize the games and even has modes where you can guess your opponent's hands to make you just a fucking god tier player and really helps improve skills. I also have this one on Steam called Mahjong Nagomi, which is not too bad, but the best one is the Mahjong in Yakuza / Like a Dragon. Has the most detailed Mahjong tutorial and is very helpful. I sometimes forget about the main story and start playing Mahjong for hours. So to answer the question, is Mahjong any fun? Yes, it's so fun. Once you learn how to play, it feels so good to call pawn, chi, or riichi, and to win, especially winning off someone else's tile. You can call Ron, and it's like playing poker but calling out your moves like a Dragon Ball Z fight. I have a lot of fun playing this game online and ranking up, but I would love to be able to play this with friends in person. So hopefully this will spark some more people to play it. Just realized that this entire video is useless because I guess the new Google Pixel can teach you how to play Mahjong. Just like that.
But can you talk to it like this?
Can you teach me how to play Mahjong?
No problem. Let's get started.
Whoa, not bad.
Okay, that's